Well, I bet I don't even have sound with how everything's been going on today. I bet I don't. Nope, I do. Okay. Well, if you guys didn't realize that when I started the stream, it didn't actually start it, and then it said I went live, even though I didn't go live, and now we're here trying to figure out what the is going on in this country, right? Anyway, welcome to the show. My name is Steve. This is The Rational American. Now, just in case you didn't know what the rational American, like what it means to be a rational American and what this show is about, well, here, my intro will tell you.
Politics in the United States of America. The left has gotten really left, and the right has gotten really right. Everyone's towing the line, and we're getting nowhere. Fast. This is The Rational American. The Rational American. Common sense has gone out the window, and our passion is to open eyes in hopes that people will take a rational look at what America is actually becoming. Put your feelings aside and let's get real. This is The Rational American, and this is your host, Steve Oatley.
Great intro. Absolutely. Anyway, so what the heck is going on? See, I got to try to censor myself. You like this shirt? Donald Trump? Make America strong again? Heck yeah. Donald Pump, I should say. Anyway, guys, I have to let you know that I firmly believe that Christie, the former governor of New York or of Jersey, is a Democrat. I know what you're saying. You're like, Steve, whoa, that's a reach. Well, no, the guy he is literally making his whole campaign anti-Trump. He literally was on Fox News this morning parroting the left talking points about what a bad guy Donald Trump is and why everything that is currently happening now in this country is a direct result of Donald Trump's failures in the White House when he was in the White House, which doesn't make any sense. Like, I gotta give it to Fox News. They were pushing back a little bit, right? You know, Fox News is pretty stupid, and I'm not a big fan of them, especially not lately. But Christie this morning, listen to this back and forth between Fox News this morning. Okay, I don't know why I'm talking like that, but whatever. Watch, ready?
Leader. We gave him a Republican House, a Republican Senate, and he failed. He failed us, Bill. And he failed us by losing the House, by losing the Senate, and by turning over the White House to Joe Biden and the most liberal administration and an effective administration since Jimmy Carter.
Idiot.
Is that the type of leadership we want, or do we want someone who is governed in a blue state, showing that you can win independent voters, got 61% of the vote for re-election in a state like New Jersey as a Republican, and worked with the Democratic legislature to get pension reform, to fire the Camden City Police Department, leading to a 75% reduction in the murder rate, and gave more
Did he just say Kansas City Police Department?
Reduction in the murder rate. With the Democratic legislature to get pension reform, to fire the Camden City Police Department, leading to a 75% reduction.
Camden. So this guy is a slob, just a slob. And let's just, I know what you're probably thinking. You're like, whoa, Steve, you're going hard for Donald Trump. No, I'm going hard for people acting with some shred of integrity, which he seemingly cannot do. His literal whole talking point is about how bad Donald Trump is. Even when Fox News then tried to counter and say, hey, listen, Joe Biden, blah, 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 he then circled back. He pulled, what was her name? The redhead idiot, Jen Psaki. He pulled the circle back and started talking about Trump again. Fox News was talking about how, Donald Trump tried to build the wall. Christie's like, but he didn't finish it. And then Fox News was like, but all that steel is sitting there rusting under Biden. And Christie's like, but he didn't finish it. He said he was going to finish it. He didn't get a second term. Of course he can't do it. That's why all the steel is literally at the southern border, rotting right now. But let's talk about some of the scandals and controversies under Christie. As both the attorney general, because he talks so highly. Oh, we need an attorney general that has integrity. Like, how about an attorney general that gives loans to his campaign aide in order to get himself elected, right? During Christie's 2009 gubernatorial campaign, it was revealed that he had loaned $46,000 to Michelle Brown, a person who referred to as a, quote, personal friend in need. Well, Brown was a top aide in the prosecutor's office and not immediately connected to the gubernatorial campaign. However, as the aide, she was able to persuade FBI agents and prosecutors to set the arrest date for over 40 big cases of corruption to occur prior to July 1st, which would have been the date his successor was set to take over the office. So credit for the arrest went to Christie. Brown also was able to handle Freedom of Information Act requests submitted by challenging candidates' campaigns, which included information on Christie's travel and expenses while as the U.S. Attorney for New Jersey. Christie apologized for failing to report his loan to Brown on his tax returns and ethics filings, and Brown resigned from the prosecutor's office the same day as the Justice Department was told to relieve her of her duties as the Freedom of Information Act coordinator. That's just one. I mean, but he wants to sit and talk about how bad he is. How bad? What about the tourism ads scandal? $60 million federal grant supplied to New Jersey in the Sandy relief package included money to create tourism ads for a stronger New Jersey after the hurricane. Well, the ad featured Christie and his family on the beach and highlighted Christie's action to rebuild the state. The 30-second video titled Stronger Than the Storm was viewed as a campaign ad by Christie's critics, and he was accused of spending the federal money to promote his accomplishments rather than highlighting the actual state, because it was federal money to put forth a tourism ad to draw people. Guys, let's be honest with you. He was supposed to create a tourism ad that would draw people to the state of New Jersey. Instead, he shot himself in all his folds on a beach as if that's going to attract people to come there. Oh, God, what a sick human being. Anyway, the ad's integrity was brought further into question after it was revealed that the ad agency with the lowest bid, a group called the Sigma Group, proposed a fee $2 million less than the winning ad agency, but did not commit to featuring Chris Christie in their ads and was not ultimately awarded the contract. The committee responsible for awarding the contract later learned to be made up of many people who worked for Christie's administration, including some who had previously worked for his campaign. So what Chris Christie did is, like, he talks about how, oh, we saved Camden. You know what you did? You cost the New Jersey taxpayers $2 million more to feature a campaign ad using federal funds that shouldn't be used for campaign ads, all because you didn't go with the lowest bid, a bid $2 million lower. You didn't go with the lowest bid to do it, but you think that's it? No. What about the access to the Regent's Core Tunnel scandal under the Christie administration? In 2010, a committee was designated to estimate the cost of building a tunnel to connect New Jersey to Manhattan and ease traffic on the connecting interstate highways. The tunnel was referred to as the ARC, A-R-C, access to the Regent's Core, and was projected by an original steering committee to cost between $11 billion and $14 billion. A separate investigative by a nonpartisan committee led by Government Accountability Office estimated the cost would be between $9.5 and $12.4 billion. A third estimate by New Jersey transit officials estimated the tunnel would not cost more than $10 billion. The new tunnel would run new trains, increasing the number available from 23 to 48, and transport crowds between New Jersey and Manhattan. Christie initially endorsed the project, which is estimated to create 44,000 to 45,000 new and permanent jobs, along with 6,000 temporary construction jobs. But Christie's office then said federal officials had confirmed that the tunnel would cost $10.8 billion to $13.7 billion. New Jersey officials disputed that estimate, saying the tunnel would cost no more than $10 billion. Christie told the Star-Ledger that he's just canceling it. He's not going to do it because I don't want to have a financial burden on the New Jersey taxpayer, even though I suck ass. The cancellation ignited suspicion that there was an ulterior motive behind Christie's halt to the project. while Christie maintained that he wanted to avoid the state being held responsible for potentially billions of dollars of an over-budget tunnel, others felt he had plans for the money earmarked for ARC. In an effort to avoid raising New Jersey's gas taxes, Christie spent some of the earmarked tunnel money to refinance the State Transportation Trust Fund just 3 months after the ARC project was canceled. Construction had already started in Weehawken, and the entrance to the tunnel, now referred to, back when this was written, now referred to as the Tunnel to Nowhere, had already been dug. Original projections showed construction would be completed in 2018, after which the tunnel would supposedly save commuters 23 minutes each day. Penn Station problem with overcrowding would have been lessened with the new addition to a new place on the west side. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so Christie, another example, fucked over the state of New Jersey. And who could forget Bridgegate, the Bridgegate scandal? A senior aide to Christie, along with 2 top political appointees, organized traffic jams in retribution against the Democrat mayor of Fort Lee, New Jersey, after the mayor refused to endorse Christie in the 2013 election. While Christie originally denied his office could have anything to do with the gridlock, a series of emails and text messages were released showing his aide's involvements in the jam. In September of 2013, 2 access lanes from Fort Lee to New York were closed by the request of Bridget Ann Kelly, Christie's deputy chief of staff, resulting in 4 days of gridlock for the area. In an email sent to David Wildstein, the appointee at the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, which operates the GW Bridge, Kelly wrote, "Time for some traffic problems in Fort Lee." 3 weeks later, the access lanes were closed. Wildstein claims the lanes were closed as part of a traffic study. Kelly was fired for her involvement in the traffic jams as soon as the emails were released to the public. Many of New Jersey's newspapers' front pages covered the controversy. On January 9th, questioning Christie's innocence in the scandal. He responded stating, "I am outraged and deeply saddened to learn that not only was I misled by a member of my staff, who happens to be the deputy chief of staff, but completely inappropriate and unsanctioned conduct was made without my knowledge. One thing is clear, this type of behavior is unacceptable and I will not tolerate it because the people of New Jersey deserve better." State Assemblyman John Wisniewski is leading an investigation into the administration, and he believes laws were broken in the closing of the access lanes for political retribution. This guy is dirtier than dirty, bro. Dirtier than dirty. And he wants to get out there and talk about Donald Trump and talk about how bad Donald Trump is. This dude is dirtier than shit. Literally. You want to hear it? Watch. See, here's another back and forth. Here's another back and forth from this morning's episode of Bullshit on Fox News. That's what the show is called. It's called Bullshit. Also known as Fox and Friends in the Morning or some shit like bullshit. Ready? Watch. Play.
You guys disagree. I looked at the abortion case. I mean, you allow the states to determine this.
Yes, sir.
I think Donald Trump's on the same page with you on that. You want to be tough on China. He was tough on China.
He wasn't near. Let's stop there.
You would change rules on Social Security so that the wealthy would not receive Social Security checks. So maybe there's a distinction there. But if you're on stage with him on August 23rd, right, you have an opportunity in front of millions of American people to say, here is how I will be different.
He's a failed leader. We gave him a Republican House, a Republican Senate, and he failed. He failed us, Bill. And he failed us by losing the House, by losing the Senate, and by turning over the White House to Joe Biden and the most liberal administration and an effective administration since Jimmy Carter. Is that the type of leadership we want, or do we want someone who is governed in a blue state, showing you can win independent voters, got 61% of the vote for re-election in a state like New Jersey as a Republican? He's putting himself first. And if you want Trump whining, moaning, and making, is that what we need in Washington? Or do we need Donald Trump whining, moaning, and making everything about him? He doesn't care about the American people, Bill. He's putting himself first. And if you watched that speech yesterday at Bedminster, where's he talking about America and the American people and their concerns?
He's fucking stupid. The entire speech at Bedminster yesterday was about America. It was about America. That's why you see a flood of people that said, I don't like Donald Trump, but I'm voting for that guy. You saw a flood of that yesterday and today on social media. This dude is
concerns and their needs.
beep.
This next administration, if Donald Trump's president, will be all about retribution for him personally. Is that the show we want to watch? Is that the rerun of The Apprentice we want? It's not what I want.
Thank you for your time.
See, and of course, he doesn't tweet out where he says Donald Trump didn't accomplish anything in the first 4 years, and they went through everything. Fox News was like, whoa, what about the economy and the jobs and this and that and this and that? And Christie was like, that's right. And then Christie blamed everything. I'm not even joking. I challenge you to go find the full, stupid little interview he did this morning on Fox and Friends. Find that interview and watch the whole thing, because you will do what I did when I was in my car and scream at the top of your lungs, because people have just lost their fucking minds. Lost their damn minds. Christie is literally... the White House doesn't even to give a statement. They have Christie on Fox News pretending to be a Republican, or maybe, just maybe, this is the Republican Party. Maybe this is why I say I can't support the Republican Party, because of assholes like that. People that are just freaking fake, like Thomas Massey, fake. I know everyone, pats him on the back saying, oh, he really cares about America. You know what? Today he had a chance, along with 20 other Republicans who voted no to censure, or to invoke cloture, I believe is what it was, just so they could actually cast a vote on a bill that would have censured and fined Adam Schiff $16 million for lying to the American public about the Russian collusion hoax. Thomas Massey, this staunch conservative bullshit artist, gets up there, says he's not going to do it. Why? Because he believes it's unconstitutional. He doesn't believe that it would take Adam Schiff 92 years to be able to pay it back. Who gives a shit? Adam Schiff has an estimated net worth of $70 million. According to this website, which I don't know whether it's credible or not, they say he's got a net worth of $70 million. Look at this. Assets, $45 million. Liabilities and loans, $3 million. Investments, $10 million. Business income, $6 million. Donations and gifts, $1 million. Tell me, how does a fucking loser that runs to college, that isn't like super duper wealthy when he enters as a congressman in 2001, how does he take his net worth from about $2 million in 2001 to $70 million on $174,000 a year? They don't. It's just, the problem with the conservative party is everybody seemingly has no backbone anymore. Conservatives don't have a backbone. They can't stand up for what they believe in. You got people like Thomas Massey and Marjorie Taylor Greene and Kevin McCarthy and McConnell and all these people stabbing each other in the back. Stabbing us. They're not stabbing each other in the back. They're stabbing us in the back as conservative voters. They say what they want, and here's the truth. They have immunity. We can't go after them. We can't go after, say, Ben Klein, right? He's my rep. Say he goes out and campaigns that he's going to do this if he gets elected. And then when he gets elected, he doesn't do this. We can't sue him for that. We can't do anything. They can lie through their teeth about what they're going to do in D.C., and there's nothing we can do. And then big money gets behind them, all that big FTX money and all these politicians that are taking money from dark money places, and then they're going out and putting those people forward. That's why you had good candidates that were running for office that got fucking buried. And they got Republicans were putting money behind Democrats to beat true Americans. That's the craziest thing in the world. And then again, just for clarity, so I'm across the board here, then in the thing that doesn't make any sense, in like the what the fuck was he thinking of, 9,764 of this year or last year, Donald Trump endorses Dr. Oz, a fake ass conservative. So we lose the Pennsylvania Senate primary. Kathy, whatever her name was, I believe her name was Kathy something, out there was running. She would have been a much better candidate. But no, big old Donnie-O Trumpio has to go back and endorse Dr. Oz. Now, could it have been that he was just swayed, that Dr. Oz was like, hey, celebrity to celebrity? I am a Republican. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. And Chris Christie wants to go on national television and be like, oh no, it's all them. It's all them. Fucking slob of a human being. And I know, like, you guys, and I'm not just saying that about his face. Dude, he did a town hall with Anderson Cooper. I don't know when it was. Yesterday, maybe? Or the day before yesterday? And he literally just talked about Donald Trump the entire time, saying how he's going to go after Donald Trump. He's not even really focused on. I saw a tweet from him where he's like, we don't need to go after Joe Biden anymore because we have Donald Trump to go after. What? Are you kidding me? I wish I could find that one. Where is it? Yeah, here's another one. Donald Trump doesn't give a damn about the American people. If he goes back to the White House, the next 4 years will all be about himself. We need a president who will wake up every day and think about what's best for American people. Oh, like when you had to bribe people, when you stole federal funds, fucked over all the New Jersey taxpayers, when you put a horrible, ad out. Come on, dude. Even Adam Kinzinger. This should alarm everybody. Adam Kinzinger says, listening to Chris Christie tell the truth is therapeutic. If Adam Kinzinger is saying that a conservative is telling the truth, then that means that is a conservative you can't trust. Adam Kinzinger, to this day, still claims to be a Republican as he stabbed Americans in the back. These people are fucking evil. Evil is, and I firmly believe that, evil. I'm trying to find this other tweet I saw. What? He tweeted out as a campaign. Look at his tweets. Donald Trump doesn't want me on the stage because with him, I'm the only one that'll hold him accountable. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here, scumbag. Where's this fucking tweet? Every tweet. Look, Trump. Look at this, Trump. You think I'm fucking joking? Look at all his tweets. I'm not even kidding. You want to talk about liberals having Trump derangement syndrome? Look at this. Trump. Ready? Trump. He retweeted this, just saying he's going to be on a show. Look at this one, saying he's going to be on a show. Trump. Ready? Trump. Ready? America being great by being small, blah, blah, blah. Ready? Here's another one, listening something. Donald Trump. Ready? Here's another one. Want to see me tell the truth on the debating stage? But he fucking retweeted Adam Kinzinger. There's not a Republican out there that'll retweet Adam Kinzinger as an honest person. This is about his wife, poor woman. God, no, I'm not doing it. Look, Trump. Ready? Oh, here's a town hall, blah, blah, blah. He won't be holding back, blah, blah, blah. Trump. Ready? Trump. That's a tweet about Trump. Trump, there again. Oh, Trump. There's another one. He wants to be on the debate stage. Here's another one. Trump. It's fucking stupid. Trump. Fucking idiot. Oh my God. Trump. Trump. Do you see what I'm saying? Every tweet he's doing. Every tweet. This one's about Trump as well. Trump. 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 I can't even make it up. Every fucking tweet is about Donald Trump. And this guy says he's running for America? How are you talking about what America is? All your tweets are talking about Donald Trump. He wants to shit on Donald Trump and say Donald Trump's only about him. Look, Chris Christie's all about Trump too. I really I don't understand. You know what offends me more? Because he has no chance at winning, okay? That's not why I'm pissed off. What I'm pissed off is that guy is going around calling himself a conservative. Do you understand what the problem with that is? He's walking around saying he's a conservative. He is representing us. And that is the thing that pisses me off the most. Do you understand? That's the truth. That's what has me seeing red. That's why when he was talking, I was fucking mad. Because listen, Donald Trump has so many fucking things that you can call him out about. But trying to say that he didn't do a good job as president when he was in the White House before COVID hit, you're fucking stupid. Excuse my language. If there are kids watching, I apologize. But you're stupid. Because he did. He did a great job. Jobs were back. Our country was viewed as a powerhouse. Jobs were great. The economy was thriving. People were going to work. And then COVID hit, and then everything with the 2020 election, and then the constant barrage of people attacking Donald Trump over and over and over. And now we got so-called fake-ass conservatives that are now attacking Donald Trump. More so that shit, CNN doesn't even need to do it. All they need to do is have Christie and the slob. Like, have you ever seen the hamburger? God, if he had that across his face holding a cheeseburger, you would think that's who he is. And I'm not just talking about his super wide girth. No, I'm not talking about that. Oh God, it pisses me off. Like, I was trying, it just, for so many reasons. One, I'm a health nut. You know, I work out incessantly all the time. And to see a person like that trying to represent America, because you certainly, like, it pisses me off. I'm trying so hard to, like, be as PC as I can without being PC. Do you know what I'm saying? I hate it. I hate it all. I hate it. They're all fake. They're all fake, and it pisses me off. It pisses me off. How many times has Christie run for president? Is this the third? I don't know. Someone said he sold us out to corporate media. Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about. Are you talking about Donald Trump? Because people can make that argument. I'm on the record. Like, this isn't like a pro Donald Trump. This is a powerlifting shirt. It's a weightlifting shirt, and it's funny as fuck. You know what I mean? But I've openly said if there was a better candidate that I felt cared more about this country than Donald Trump and that represented more of my values in the White House and would do a good job leading, I would not hesitate to vote for that person over Donald Trump, because I, unlike many people, do not believe Donald Trump deserves another chance in the White House. However, I believe America as a whole owes Donald Trump an apology for what we've done to that guy, for someone that just seemingly cares about America. You know what I mean? But I would vote, and the only reason I would vote for someone else that truly does care about America and that wants to, like, literally someone could go and copy Trump, right? Copy Trump and run on his platform, kind of like Vivek Ramaswamy, kind of that same thing, but run on his platform. And if Donald Trump endorsed him, I would be voting for that person in a heartbeat. You know it, and you guys probably would too. Can you imagine if Donald Trump threw his support behind somebody else and said, "All right, I'm gonna, you know," but he won't do it either. Because he firmly believes it's not about retribution or anything like that. He firmly believes that he's the only person that can lead this country into the place where, you know, the direction of this country should be. Fuck, I can't even talk. I'm pissed because I see us going further and further down the toilet every day. And the people that are supposed to represent us in DC, the people that are supposed to represent the best interests of our conservative values, are the ones that are doing the most damage to us. You have to understand that. The Democrats can talk shit all they want, but when we've had control of the House and we haven't passed a single fucking, you know, measure that actually holds and helps America as a whole, nothing. We haven't passed a fucking thing. And then things that we can get, you know, retribution, right? And things that are legally at our disposal. You got Rhino, and I didn't think he was a Rhino, Thomas Massey, saying he's not going to censure and fine Adam Schiff. It's just crazy. Someone said, F all that, I want retribution. It's not even about retribution. I'd be pissed off if Donald Trump just got in there and opened investigations into everybody else and didn't progress this country forward. That's what we need, is we need a leader that's going to progress this country forward. Unfortunately, for me, and I say that because I know how hard the 4 years will be if Donald Trump does get elected. Unfortunately, for me and for America, the person that would lead this country into a good place is Donald Trump. There's no other viable candidate right now. And that's the truth. Bradley Evans asked a question: why did Donald Trump's son-in-law get over $2 billion from Saudi Arabia nonetheless? That's another one that pisses me off. And I know that there are people that are staunch Trump supporters that are not going to vote for Trump. They're just not going to vote. They're not going to vote for Trump because they do not agree with the Kushners getting $2 billion from Saudi Arabia. They do not agree with the PGA bullshit merging with Saudi Arabia. Why? Because Saudi Arabia is believed to be behind September 11th and the planes that crashed and killed 3,000 Americans. And that is a question. That is a question. Like a lot of, oh God. And Donald Trump has been hosting the Saudi Arabia Golf League, which I didn't realize. How many of you guys knew this? He was taking Saudi Arabia money, hosting those events at his golf courses here in the United States, including Bedminster. That Live Tour, he's been hosting the Live Tour at all his golf resorts. I didn't know that either. I'll be honest. That was another thing. But again, I put my country before my personal animosity towards someone, and my my view for this country, and my belief that this country, the only way we're going to be able to succeed is by having somebody that wants this country to succeed. And unfortunately, the only person that's come out, guys, go to Chris Christie's website. You motherfuckers, I'll do it right now. You want to see Chris Christie's website? He doesn't have a platform. This is his website. You guys will remember a couple of days I showed it to you. And I was really surprised because he doesn't have any positions. He's got, donate to me, join the movement, watch our kickoff event on YouTube, Christie, because the truth matters. And then how to donate. Not a fucking single position on his whole campaign website. Not a single position. He criticizes Donald Trump for not getting up there and talking about how America and what he's going to do for America. The motherfucker doesn't even have a platform on his computer, on his website. He doesn't care about America. It pisses me off. Snook said I saw him in baseball pants. I'll be honest, that was almost my thumbnail for this. But then I threw up. Not really, but I should. Yeah, Chris Christie in baseball pants. Fucking disgusting. Why don't you like DeSantis? Because he's a rhino and he's pro the Ukraine war. He's pro funding Ukraine, more money. I do not agree with it. I do not. And to be honest, he's got too many. And I've gone up and down, really. But not since I was like, fuck this. The only person that cares about this country. And here's how you know. Here's how you know that DeSantis does not give a fuck about Americans. Are you guys ready for this? Because this one's going to sting a little bit. I promise you, it's going to sting. But you'll be okay. Do you know how many Americans yesterday watched the indictment of Donald Trump, the arrest of Donald Trump, watched his caravan or his convoy go? Do you know how many Americans tuned into his speech? Do you know that Ron DeSantis, who's running to be president of the United States, did not even come out publicly and say anything about Trump yesterday? From the best of my knowledge. Not a single damn thing. Not about, that it's a miscarriage of justice. Not a fucking word. And the problem with that is, and you could say, well, DeSantis probably thinks he's guilty because there are some Republicans that think he's guilty. But here's the truth. There's millions and millions of Americans that are now like, fuck, what is going on? What are we going to do? DeSantis missed an opportunity there to come out and say, hey, this is wrong. As president, I will fight against this kind of thing happening. You could make an argument and say, well, Donald Trump's going to do the same thing. If he does win the election, he will do the same thing that Democrats are doing. And I'll be honest, the Conservative Party has a way of doing that, has a way of condemning actions of the left only a few years later to do the very same actions to the left that they were condemning just a short time before that. And that is the truth. That is how the Conservative Party works. That would be something that would hold salt, at least with me. It would hold salt. Salt. You know what I'm saying? Because it's true. We do that. We did it with protests. We do it with riots. We hold ourselves to a double standard as if we're better than other Americans. And it's crazy. Someone said, why would he when Trump has been dragging him? Because it's not about Trump and it's not about DeSantis. They're not running for their own egos. They're running for America. And when these politicians realize that, when they realize they're running for America, guess what happens? Then we have a candidate. Vivek Ramaswamy, if he even had a chance, I would seriously consider voting for him. But he's also, I believe, pro-Ukraine war and funding them as well. But the fact is, he's the only politician, I believe, that's come out publicly and said anything about this Trump indictment. And here's the truth. Trump, just like he said last night, just like legal scholars are saying all over the news channels, that Donald Trump has a valid argument about the presidential privilege or whatever the fucking law is called about classified documents. It's just crazy, dude. It's crazy. So someone said he's distancing himself from Trump. It's not going to work. And just like yesterday, I have fears about what is potentially going to happen next. I seriously do. I have fears. Andy No is on Fox talking about Trantifa, a new violent extremist group. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about Andy No. I don't care about Antifa. I don't care about anything. Because you know what? Ultimately, none of that shit even matters. None of that shit is pertinent now. We are in election season. This is where everybody should be out there having conversations with people. You know what I did today at the gym? I went and did arms, got all swole, right? And then someone walked up because they recognized me from the other gym. And they're like, oh, you came here too? That fucking gym sucks. And we ended up talking. And then we ended up talking about politics. And we talked about Donald Trump. We talked about who we're going to vote for. We talked about the challenges of actually being... the challenges on who you're going to vote for. We talked about all that stuff. And then I realized that I had to go because I spent more than half of my time at the gym talking to a dude about who he's going to vote for and educating him on the different positions of candidates. Because that is my duty. That is your duty as well, is to talk to people and explain to people what is going on. And that's the truth. And it pisses me off. It pisses me off that not a lot of people are doing it. And so when people are like, oh, DeSantis shouldn't speak out about what's happening to Trump, you're an idiot. Because in all reality, DeSantis has an obligation. He's running for president of the United States. Trump has a huge fucking base. Huge base. And here's the truth. Do you think that if Ron DeSantis was indicted, right? And it was under the same scenario that Donald Trump has been indicted, do you think Donald Trump would come out, even if he gives jabs at DeSantis and calls him DeSanctimonious, do you think he would come out and talk about the injustice that has been had, the historic, even if you're pro Donald Trump getting indicted as a political candidate? Yesterday was a historical day. It was the first day a former president of the United States has ever been charged and arrested on federal charges. First time ever. Every politician that's running for office had an obligation to talk about it. Every single one. And the fact that they didn't, the ones that didn't, they slid further down on the scale of, you're never fucking getting my vote. That's not how you win it. Christie doesn't, and my firm belief is Christie doesn't think he can win. My firm belief is that he's been paid. He's been paid to run for office. He's been paid to throw dirt at Donald Trump. He knows he's not going to win. He won't pass a health physical to be a president. Do they have one? They should. But he's not going to win. He knows that just as well as everyone else does. Even when Bill Hemmer said that today about the polls and all that stuff. And he even said, well, maybe I should just stop. Maybe I shouldn't run. Is that what you're telling me, Bill? And I was screaming at my car. Yes! Someone said, stupid heart is in the way of chat. I have no idea what you're talking about. Do you guys know how you can get rid of that heart on the screen that people are seeing, I guess, on YouTube? I'll tell you how. What you can do is you can visit the link tree that's in the chat, and you can click on Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or the credit card button, and you can give me money. You're like, seriously. That's how that heart can be removed. It's scientifically proven not to be at all true, but I would really appreciate it if you did want to contribute to the show. If you like what I'm saying, if you don't like what I'm saying, send $100 and I will not stop talking. Right? But yeah, if you can, consider supporting the show. I hate to say it. I hate to do it. But even if everybody watching right now just did something as small as $5, $5 makes the show. Like, what do you pay on Netflix now? Didn't it go up again? Is it like 20 something bucks? Am I not more entertaining than the content you find on Netflix? And if you say no, you watch every day. Stop pretending you're not enthralled by what I'm talking about. And if you truly are enthralled, or fucking send a Cash App, Venmo, whatever. I'll do my coffee ad in a little bit. But yeah, dude, this shit is fucking crazy. Plus, I'll give you a shout out. Like, if you have a message about the show, like if you have something you want to say, because I can't pay attention to the chat all the time, you can always send Cash App, send the Venmos. I will see it live. I will read your comment live. You know what I mean? I got you, bruh. I got you. That's a great way. It's kind of like reading super chats, except we're telling fucking YouTube to go suck a fat one, and we're not giving them the commission. You know, because YouTube takes 30%. Someone said, I just tuned to see if I mowed the yard. I did not mow the yard. My wife actually was like, hey, dude, when are you going to mow the yard? I didn't do it. But eventually, tomorrow I'm going to mow the lawn. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm really worried. I'm really worried about with the direction this country's going. There, April put that link in there. Let me see. Nope. I was looking to see if we had any cash apps or any of that stuff. So far, no. It's fucking sad. I know the economy's shit, but whatever. It's crazy stuff, man. Crazy ass shit that's happening in this country. Chris Pronio said, we love you, but we're here for the chat. Well, I'll fucking turn that chat on to fucking Cash App members only. No, I don't know if there's a way to do that. Anyway, speaking of coffee, because I saw someone said, love coffee. Someone said, show just got booted off Roku, Steve. Did it? I call out YouTube and then I get taken off Roku. Fun. Anyway, because I'm assuming you're watching on Roku. Yeah, they probably like, he's swearing too much. How many of you guys saw what I did on Pure Truth Coffee, or on coffeecanman.com, also known as Pure Truth Coffee? I added 4 new flavors, and these ones, fucking, oh, they're fire. Just for anyone that, I'm going to be talking about coffee for a few minutes, because this is important. I added 4 new flavors. Decaffeinately, not a buzz. That's our new decaf. It's a Swiss water method. I'm very high tech. Then we got Highlander's Grog. We got Bourbon Barrel. And then the Pot Gold. You want to hear these descriptions? I wonder how many of you guys actually read these, because I took a lot of fucking time. Ready? Here's a description for our new one, Pot Gold. It's an Irish cream coffee. Get ready to jig with joy over our new Irish creamy, dreamy coffee blend. This mischievously delicious concoction will have you saying, top of the coffee morning with every sip. Picture a velvety smooth dance of Irish cream and rich coffee flavors swirling together like leprechauns on a coffee high. It's a perfect brew to fill your Irish spirit, and it keeps you magically caffeinated throughout the day. Hold on. So whether you're rocking a 4-leaf clover or just seeking a taste of the Irish charm or Irish creamy dreamy, why does it say that? Creamy dreamy. I must have been really going when I wrote this shit. Will make you feel luckier than finding a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Get ready. I gotta take out the rainbow shit. Rainbows have been concocted. We can't even say rainbows anymore. Anyway, get ready to savor the delightful mischief, and if you call, and as you embark on a whimsical journey of flavor that will leave you grinning like a cheeky leprechaun, Salante to the Irish creamy, dreamy coffee. Why did I write that? Oh, well, that's what I was going to name it before I decided it sounded a little, no. Anyway, that's a pot of gold. And you know, on our coffee, we always do a joke on the cans of coffee. What did the drunken Irishman in New York write to his wife back home? He said, Irish, your beer, your beer. Like, I wish you were here, but he said, Irish, your beer. Fucking classic. Anyway, that one was good. Here's a bourbon barrel. Attention, coffee and bourbon enthusiasts. We have an electrifying concoction that will leave you buzzing with laughter and sipping in style. Introducing Bourbon Barrel, our outrageously delicious coffee infused with the spirit of bourbon. This blend is the result of a wild rendezvous between smooth, aromatic coffee beans and the oak-aged wonders of the bourbon barrels. It's like the ultimate caffeine-fueled party where the coffee and bourbon harmoniously, I spelt that wrong like 6 times today, harmoniously tango you on your taste buds. With each sip, you'll be transported to a whimsical realm where mornings are filled with laughter and evenings are lit with bourbon-infused dreams. So channel your inner rebel, raise your cups high, and embrace the caffeinated charm of Bourbon Barrel. Whatever. And it continues on. Here's the bourbon joke. Why did the bourbon refuse to go to the party? Because it didn't want to get neat under the influence. It's the fucking stupidest joke ever. But I cracked up when I read it, and I'm like, that's it. This one's fucking funny. This one is a Highlander's Grog. I'm going to try to do this good. Calling all coffee-loving clans, prepare to embark on a flavorful journey to the Bonny Hills of Scotland with our sensational Highlander's Grog-flavored coffee. This brew is like a kilt-wearing bagpiper serenading your taste buds with a symphony of flavors. Imagine savoring the essence of a Scottish charm in every sip as smooth caramel and toasty butterscotch dance a Highland fling on your palate. It's a cuppa that'll have you shouting, "Oi, oi, chai!" I had to look up that. Can you tell I looked up like different Scottish sayings? Anywho, whether you're a proud McCoffee or a devoted clan brewer, our Highlander's Grog will transport you straight to the land of tartans and locks. Do don your best tartan, grab your bagpipes or just your favorite mug, and let the robust flavors of Highlander Grog elevate your coffee drinking experience to legendary status. It is time to raise your mugs high and proclaim, Salute Macbeth! I don't know how to pronounce it. Again, I looked up different Scottish sayings, and that was one. To the most flavor-packed coffee on this side of the Loch Ness. But the... and then I tried to look up funny Scottish sayings. This one, I yelled it at my wife. She was like, "What the fuck you say to me?" And I said, "Did I teach your granny to suck eggs?" Didn't I teach your granny to suck eggs? It means it's a saying that they say in Scotland, which means like, don't tell me what to do. Don't teach me something I already know. And that's by Skinny Malarkey Longlegs. Oh, I cracked myself up with that one. And then the decaf. The quote I'll start with. This is how I feel about decaf. You know, for when you want to pretend you're an adult, have decaf. Because it's pointless to drink otherwise. Anyway, introducing our whimsically witty creation, Decaffeinately Not a Buzz. This delightful decaf coffee roast is designed for those seeking a caffeine-free option without sacrificing flavor or humor. With Decaffeinately Not a Buzz, you can enjoy a cup of rich, robust goodness that keeps you mellow and caffeine-free. We've carefully selected the finest beans, roasted them to perfection, and decaffeinated those same beans through the Swiss water process to create a blend that'll make you smile with every sip. Go ahead, indulge in a cup of Decaffeinately Not a Buzz, and experience the joy of coffee that tickles your taste buds and your funny bone. It's a perfect brew for all those who want to embrace their inner coffee lover without the buzz. For anyone that doesn't know what the Swift water process, it's a means of decaffeinating coffee without eliminating any of its desirable elements, such as flavor and aroma. This particular roast is a blend of Sumatran, and Brazilian coffee. It contains a thick body and rustic flavor of Sumatra coffee, as well as the soft, nutty tones of the Brazilian coffee beans. And so those are our 4 new flavors. And we are carrying those in-house, and you can see right at the top, they're under pre-orders and specials. So what you guys can do, basically I ordered all of this coffee today, but because they're roasting to the specifications of my taste test, it takes a little bit. Yeah, you think I fuck around with my coffee? I don't fuck around. That's why it takes me so long when we start a new roast. But anyway, so I should have these by mid next week. I'm going to package them right up and get them out to you. So if you want to pre-order these with any other coffee, we are going to start shipping these in the middle of next week. You can order it in the cans, whole bean ground, or you can order bags, whole bean or ground. We are phasing out the bags probably in the next 6 months, and we'll start doing full-size coffee cans for the 12-ounce servings. But yeah, if you want to support and buy some awesome coffee, and plus it took me like 4 hours to come up with all those and design the labels and all that stuff. I actually spent a lot of time on that. So if you guys want to go, there's roughly 25, well, no, there's technically 30 pounds of all the coffee there. So I ordered 120 pounds there, but then I had to do restocks on all the other coffee. Anyway, so if you want to do that, that would be super awesome. Optimus Prime said, Steve, I have an idea for your big coffee buy. Can we crowdsource it? Like I pay for some, and Gra and April and Anna, we all pay for an amount, but you send us what we pay for. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I do know what you mean. I don't know how I would possibly do that. I think, don't I have gift cards? You could do it that way, right? Yeah, right? Gift cards. Do I have gift card? Maybe I don't. I thought I may, but because I was gonna say you could buy a gift card, but the best way would be send all the money to one person and then place your order that way. And what they're talking about is their custom branded coffee, and I did make some changes to this one today too. The changes to this are we are now offering full color labels. So they just cost more. It's about $100 more, depending on how many things. Anyway, so instead of having a black and white label like these, where it's green, it's just so you can see where it is. Actually, I have one of them in the other room. But you could also order full color, so we could fully wrap this as well. And then I made some more, I talked about it a little bit more. You can find that here. But we're going to have custom branded products up here. So we're going to have bags of coffee eventually as well. We will also have mugs. So if you want to order mugs in bulk or anything like that for your company, you'll be able to do that through this as well. I told you I'm going ham with the coffee can man. I'm the coffee can man. I go ham on coffee cans. I don't know. But yeah. If you want to pre-order any of these, please do, because I ordered 120 pounds. I basically spent all of the profit that we made last night on more coffee. So if you guys want to support it and do everything, we will have a Wake Not Woke coming in Friday probably. They already shipped it to me. So even though I placed the order yesterday, they roasted that son bitch. And shipped because, again, they don't have to let it sit because I'm the one who grinds the beans here. So my roaster just puts them in these big fucking 45-pound totes, sends them shits to me. You know what I'm saying? Send that shit to Mike. But, yeah, hopefully you like it. And Celeste, are you in the chat? What the fuck, Celeste? I thought you were ordering the custom coffee cans for your business. I really need a couple of guys. Just keep in mind, I am 3 short days away from the big 3-9. Yeah, I know. I look like couldn't be a day over 20. But yeah, I'm turning 39 in 3 days. That's Saturday. And yeah, you want to give me a birthday present? Go buy a fuck ton of shit in my store today. I ordered a bunch of coffee. I'm sitting on a lot of stock. Our Pardon My French roast, I got a ton of that. Our French vanilla, got a ton of that. Wake Up America, got a ton of that. In cans or in bags, I don't even care. But we've got a ton of that. We've got a couple of blueberries left. Not too much, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like that. And I had to order new boxes. So I got out 15 of the orders from yesterday, but the 3 people, I think it was 3 or 4 people, I ran out of boxes because some of you guys are going to see. So I got an email yesterday. We'll just talk for a little bit, whatever, right? So I got an email yesterday from a customer, and they had these cans that literally look like, they smashed the shit out of them. And I'm not saying they made it up or anything like that. My wife was like, how the fuck does that happen if they're in a box? And then when I asked to see a picture of the box, I haven't heard back yet. But apparently, they got a can variety pack that we sell. They got it, but all the cans were smashed, which doesn't make any fucking sense, to be completely honest, because they're in a box. But nonetheless, I went incredibly overboard. Okay? I went incredibly overboard on packing of some of these today, where you're going to open it up and you're going to be like, what were you thinking? I've got like pieces of cardboard taped to the inside of the box to hold all the cans in place. One person, you ordered, I don't even remember what you ordered, but I threw in a small t-shirt. It's just for packing. So you're lucky you got a small t-shirt. And then boxes, bubble wrap. I threw about everything in there. So if you guys want to order, I do have an order of boxes coming in tomorrow, and so we'll ship. So tomorrow during the day, I probably won't ship that much. Fuck, I forgot to change the shipping price on this. But everything else will go out on Friday. So if you want to order, please do. Order everything. Order a bunch of coffee. You could build a Patriotic as F bundle. You could also search for ammo cans. I got 2 30 caliber ammo cans and 8 50 cal ammo cans. Just search for the word ammo can. Like, watch, ready? Desiree, yeah, I did. Did I not reply? I did get your email. And what I need to do is send you a gift certificate and have you order it. But I'll do that. No, didn't I reply to your email? I thought I did. For the coffee club. Because when I switched over to the new software, it fucked everything up. And I tried to get with everyone. Yeah, so if you see here, you can order the ammo can. You can order this. Or if you want to order a patriotic as fuck ammo can, I'm going to put some new Coffee Can Man merch up. So if you order one of these, if you type in ammo can and you order one of these, patriotic as a F ammo cans, you'll get, I have the boxes to ship these and the ammo cans. So I don't have the cups though. Well, I'll ship the ammo can tomorrow with coffee, patches, stickers, books, hats, all that stuff. And then the shirts, what is it? Is it a hoodie? Oh yeah, t-shirt or a hoodie, they'll ship separately. And possibly a mug will ship separately. I don't know how many mugs I have at the office. But if a lot of you guys want to order this, that would be super, super cool. And there, I made it so you don't even have to look very hard for it. Desiree, I don't know. I may not have replied because I don't know if you sent it last night or you sent it. I did see it, and it was on my list to do today, but I didn't get to it. But I have to just issue a gift certificate, and then you got to go in and just place the order with the gift certificate. Oh shit, I just got my Twitch payout, y'all. $80 motherfucking dollars. Raise the motherfucking roof. Getting rich up in here. Kathy said, did I get your email? I don't know which one you are. Probably. I believe I replied to you too, didn't I? Hold on, let me find. I got 3 Kathys that emailed me as to Kathy. Kathy P, right? Is that you? I did email. And I said, if this is you, yeah, it is. I said, which one? I emailed you back 13 hours ago at 7:18 in the morning. And I said, which one? Keep the hoodies. If I fucked up, I'll say, I didn't say fucked up, but I said, if that's you, are you Kathy P? Kathy P? Oh, that's not you? All right. What other email? Fuck it. We'll just do live customer service, guys. That's the only Kathy I have. Oh, wait. Is this? Yes, that is you, Kathy P. That is you with the Wake Up America hoodie. You just said it's not you. Yes, it is. I just looked you up. I did email you back this morning, 7:18 in the morning. I'm up early as shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What up? The Wake Up America hoodie. Yep. You got to reply to the email I sent to you this morning. Because I said I can't do a zip up with the Wake Up America on the front because we don't print those here. And the guy that was printing them for it, he's not printing for us anymore. So what I said is I could do like a small logo on the front, and then the only PNG image I have is the Back to Blue version 2, which I can do on the back of the hoodie. But I want to make sure, find out. Someone said, Kathy L, you emailed the wrong person. It's really weird because I replied to your email. But that's what I emailed you. Watch. Kathy, Kathy, no. You're a pastor. And you have a cell phone email. Does that clarify that I emailed you back? I could show the email. I won't do that. But I wouldn't show your email address. I'm saying the email saying that I emailed you back. You know what I'm saying? So just check your spam or something. Maybe it went to your spam folder. And I know my email's working because I've been chatting with other people throughout the course of the day today. So I didn't email the wrong person. Check your email. Could have went to your spam folder. Anywho, all right. See, that's why I don't do customer service shit. Eventually, when I get lots of people buying on a more consecutive basis, I will try to hire someone to do the customer service. Because it's not my strong suit. It's really not. I maybe someday. All right, so yeah, if you guys want to try any of our new coffee flavors, they're on pre-order right now. Or if you want to buy one of our patriotic ammo cans to help me out, just call it a birthday present. You can give it to someone else if you want. Or you could just say, I want the ammo can and the book and the bag of coffee and the stickers and patches and the sick-ass hat and all that shit. You want all that shit? Well, just order one of these. I'll give you a nice fucking hoodie. Actually, I'll just let you choose. You choose which hoodie. Actually, we don't have hoodies in the store. So if you choose t-shirts, you could choose your t-shirts. Or I will just make 2 brand new t-shirts that aren't on the store, and you can have those. And those will I'll ship your ammo cans tomorrow. So if you order one of these today, I'll ship the ammo can tomorrow. The shirts will be shipped separately, but you should have them by the middle of next week. Anyway, if you guys could, and again, it's my birthday, turned 39. Just got to pay the bills. But anyway, if you want to support it, I would appreciate y'all. But yeah. Someone said, how about that Garth Brooks going woke? I don't know what that is. Did he go woke? It wouldn't surprise me. Everyone's going woke. That's a cool thing to do now. That's a cool thing. Everything's a shit show. You mean he isn't a Dem? Who's John Basham? John Basham. He's working for the Koch brothers and the U.S. Chamber of Commerce-backed funding group. His entire job is to sink Trump. They don't care who or what party wins as long as they're DV. What? This guy's got a lot of followers. Someone tweeted at me. Anyway, I guess he's been on Sean Hannity. Nice. It went to spam. Okay, so what I want, I got a challenge for you. A challenge for you guys right now. All right? There's 141 of you. Right there. Right there in the chat. I did the Coffee Man collection, products, Patriotas, FF, ammo can. It's in the chat right there. I just put it in there. I challenge you. I challenge 8 of you to buy the cans. Use Shop Pay. Do whatever you got to do. You get a coupon, too. You get a $5 discount for ordering. Shout it all out. Matter of fact, tell you what I'll do. I'll sweeten the deal. I'll sweeten the deal right now if you order a Patriotic as F ammo can. I will double the coffee in it. I'll give you 2 flavors. All ground. I won't put whole bean in it. Unless you specifically write in the order instructions that you want whole bean. It'll be all ground, but I'll include 2 bags of coffee in every ammo can tomorrow. Shout out to you. Shout out to your boy. Yeah. All right. How about that? So you get the book written by a veteran, patches, sticker. You got a mug, a custom mug. It'll be a brand new one. It's probably going to be the new design, the ammo can or the coffee can man logo because it's fucking cool and I designed that. Plus, you'll get a book written by a veteran. You may even get a book by me. I have a couple of those left. And You will get, I said patches, you get a patch hat, and whatever else I could put in there. And if you have anybody that'll wear small, also write that in the order, because I'll include a bunch of free t-shirts in that too. You get t-shirts with it, those won't count unless you are small, and then I'll just fill it with t-shirts. All right, anyway, so that's a challenge. Who's going to accept that challenge? Challenge accepted. Let's do it. Who's doing fucking circles around my house? It sounded like something just hit my door too. You see the headlights? I keep going behind my eyes. It's creeping me out. Because when they're coming in that close, then that means they're right by my driveway. Anyway, all right, there's the link again, coffeecanman.com products. And you can order the Patriotic As F Ammo Can bundle. Just go to this page. Just type it in. You'll see this logo. Let me show you. Type it in. And if you've never gotten one of these before, they're super sick. I take a lot of pride in putting together a good ammo can. So the only difference, or the only thing that's, if I don't have a mug to give with it, I will send you a mug separate with your t-shirts and hoodies. So, because the t-shirts and hoodies, we'll just have them printed directly. All right. So I appreciate all of you guys for watching, and I will see all of you mañana noche, right? Is that how you'd say tomorrow night? Or would you say noche mañana? That would be like, I'll see you in the dark. No, I don't know. Anyway, I appreciate all you guys for watching. Hopefully a lot of you guys go and buy this and make it a happy birthday for me. And I will see all of you tomorrow.